4-1 weather with Damian Lotus.
Well, after the past couple of days, we had highs in the 80s. And anytime you can say that with this much sunshine in late July, it's always wind. So today we did inch back up into the 90s, but we still had some great weather here across the state of Oklahoma. Let's start you off, as always, with a look at your almanac numbers for today. Got up to 91, which is below average for this time of year. But the real kicker was our morning low. Got down to 66 this morning. And that has continued a trend of below average temperatures here for the Oklahoma City metro. So as we look at the month so far, we started off really hot. Those first 4 days, we were well above average here with temperatures climbing into the triple digits, right? We've had 5 days so far this summer above 100 here for Oklahoma City. But after that, we started to see a little bit of a cooling trend here up until pretty much the 14th. We had 3 days where we were above average. We remember that weekend and that start. That was a very hot stretch of days. But since then, since the 17th of July through today, we have been either below or well below our temperatures where we're supposed to be. So when you average all that together, temperature-wise here for 2024 July, we are tracking right now as the 80th warmest of all time, well behind that record-setting summer of 2011-2012, right? So to put that in context, we are either the 80th warmest or we're the 50th coldest. So it just depends on how you look at it. We have 130 years worth of records. The good news is the rainfall, we are above where we're supposed to be. Right now we're tracking as the 36th wettest July, but unfortunately doesn't look like we're going to see very much rainfall as we head into August. I'll track that in a second. In the meantime, here's a time lapse of our sunset here for Oklahoma City. This is from our Rose State camera. You can see some of that haze there off on the horizon. That's from suspended smoke from wildfires across the Northwest and parts of Canada, slowly working its way into the state of Oklahoma. Other than that, we are mostly clear here across the metro and across the rest of the state. But across eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, I am tracking a few isolated showers, even some rumbs of thunder. We have this one thunderstorm there south of Antlers, between Antlers and Durant, right there along the Red River there in far southeastern parts of the state. But for right now, look at this, 81 degrees. Pretty nice outside with a light east wind about 5 to 10 miles an hour across the rest of central Oklahoma. Still pretty warm out there. We have a mix of 70s and 80s, 86 right now for Kingfisher and Okarche. Across the rest of the state, 70s, 80s. You can see where it's raining right now where they have the cooler temperatures. But 85 right now still in Enid and Stillwater. So as we head into tonight, once again, lows will dip into the 60s, 69, pretty nice here for Oklahoma City. So upper 60s, low 70s here as the sun comes up for your early Thursday morning with 60s and 70s and light south winds here as we head into the overnight hours. I do want to point out we will see some dense fog once again tomorrow morning across eastern and southeastern Oklahoma as the sun comes up, but it'll burn off by about 9 to 10 a.m. After that, tomorrow, once again in the 90s, lots of sunshine, that hazy sunshine because of the wildfires, but still, look at this. Upper 80s, low 90s here for highs. Looks like we'll tap 91 for Oklahoma City. Across the rest of the state, we will see some areas getting pretty close to triple digits across southwestern Oklahoma. And then after that, this is what it's going to feel like. It'll feel like the triple digits here for some parts of the state. And then as we head into Friday, we'll have a dip in the temperatures, just a little one, but we'll be in the upper 80s to low 90s. And Friday, we will see a pretty good chance of showers across eastern and southeastern Oklahoma, possibly even some rumbs of thunder. I will be tracking that, but as we head into the weekend, this is pretty much the chance of rain, not a whole lot. So as I was talking about here for the state of for Oklahoma City, doesn't look like we're going to be adding to that rainfall total as we head into the weekend or as we head into August. So for tonight, lows in the 60s, highs in the 80s. We'll see a dip, or 90s. We'll see a dip in the 80s on Friday. That'll be pretty nice, right? A low chance of rain on Saturday, but highs will be back in the 90s. In fact, as we head into next week, which August starts on Thursday, next Thursday, 1 week from tomorrow. It does look like we'll see triple-digit temperatures as August moves in.
All right, definitely heating up this time of year.